Hello everyone, this is Lucy Mwakaba of The Lead Child. If you've subscribed to my channel, my YouTube channel, thank you very much. If you haven't, kindly subscribe for tips for life skills training where children are concerned and even adults. Now today I want to talk about interesting things that we've seen while training children, interesting observations where children are concerned. So we've trained for like 7 years, and these are some of the things that we've seen. Number one, children are very sincere. Now what do I mean by this? They will say what is in their hearts. Now I'll give you an example. When we're doing vision boarding, we usually ask the children to say what they want to become when they grow up. Now the amazing thing about kids is that they'll say, a child will say, I want to be a doctor. One child will say, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a fireman, I want to be a policeman, I want to be a pastor, I want to be a father. They'll want to be all those things at the same time. Now the good thing is that we don't necessarily restrict them on who they want to become. What we want to do is develop the skill of setting goals and setting a vision. Very sincere. The other day I was training in a school where we were reviewing the goals that the kids had set the previous term. And one of the things that we required them to say is whether they had achieved their goals or not. Sincerity again. The children would say, teacher, I didn't achieve my goals, and this is the reason why. So children are very sincere. Number two, children are very observant. They watch us all the time. When we teach them about financial literacy, we require them to think of ways to start earning money. So sometimes they decide to earn money through doing chores, depending on the age. Sometimes they decide they want to do businesses. So there are times we tell the children, please go home and discuss with your parents about the chores you'd like to do. And the children would be like, teacher, but daddy does nothing in the house. Very observant, that their parents don't do anything or their dad does not do anything. There was a time we were asking the kids to reduce the time they spend on the screen. And this is the response we got. But teacher, when mommy wakes up in the morning, the first thing they do is they put on TV. So why are you telling us to reduce the time that we watch TV? So our children are very observant. Number three, children have feelings. Yes, these little people of ours really have feelings, and their feelings can get broken too. So I'll give you an example. There was a time we were doing vision boarding with a group of children, and one of them said, a boy, I think a 10-year-old boy, said he wants to become a chef when he grows up. And he was very proud of himself. You could see his eyes light up when he would talk about the fact that he likes cooking. So we wrote down the things that he wanted to do, and we required him to go home and bring a picture of a chef for the vision board. When he came back the next day, he said, my daddy said no. And you could see the sadness on his face. My daddy said no. So you can imagine, in this day and age, we still have parents who are stuck on particular professions. So our children have feelings. Please take care of them. Number four, children are capable of way more than we give them credit for. And I'll explain that. The kids that have come into our space, there are several things that we've seen. Number one, they are very, very brilliant, and they are able to capture a lot of things that we teach them. They are able to even go way ahead of what we teach them. So for example, I'll give you an example. So when we teach them about financial literacy and we require them to either do chores or do businesses, we've had children who say, wait, teacher, how much are we supposed to charge for these chores that we are doing? And we would give a cup of 50 shillings. And you hear children say, no, 50 shillings is very little. I will negotiate for more. So the kids are able to negotiate. They are able to come up with business ideas. Some would come and say, teacher, can we do car wash in our estate? Can we come up with games where we charge people? So they are capable of way more than we give them credit for. So there you have it. 4 things that our children are capable of.